Well, I'm gonna leave this up so you can maybe you'll see what's going on. You'll see Bubba pass. You can spy on me. Bubba, don't do anything suspicious. JP was telling you.
Planned on drinking it earlier and I forgot I put it out. Oh my god. You mean I'm gonna have viewers this late at night? Jeez, I did not expect that. I thought I was gonna be at 0, maybe 1. I mean, it is 1:39. Well, I know some of my viewers are night owls, so I hope everybody's doing good. I hope I'm looking okay for your taste. How you doing, Shelly? My brother from another mother, the one that takes all my teasing, he takes it on the chin like a man. Common Sense Nation, how you doing, brother? Oh, man. You know, how do I start this? Okay. Hopefully I spelled everything in the title right. I didn't double read it or anything like that. I came across something tonight that it doesn't surprise me, but it's I'm a little mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. Doing a late stream, I'm not happy with. Yeah. So I was gonna just stream tomorrow about this, and part of me at first was like, I'm not even gonna bring light to it. You gotta be careful what you do on the internet, you know? But I want to talk about it because it's kind of personal, and it bugs me because, you know, people like Common Sense Nation have seen me do apology videos, and he's seen it all. He's seen all that shit, me kind of be a good person and everything else towards people who have felt that I have done them wrong and all this other crap. And even after multiple streams where I apologize to people, you know, they just don't stop. So, you know, I try to be nice. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up there. I try to be nice. I try to move on with life. I try to, I even bring up names in a good way. But, you know, when you come across stuff like I did a little bit ago, it makes you think of things in a different light. So, what's up, Kevin Hill? What's up, Carrie? Carrie, what are you doing up? I guess good morning is right. I don't think I'm going to be here long. I guess I feel like I want to talk about this while it's fresh. So, yeah, I'm good. I need a little bit of bubbly. It'll help me not rant. I don't want this to be a ranting stream, all right? Because this is getting old. It really is. So, you know, at first I was thinking, what do I want to do? There's things I can do to kind of give her a taste of her own medicine. Actually, it would be more than giving her a taste of her own medicine. I was thinking about contacting Amanda B's sister and getting in contact with her mom if possible, but start off contacting her sister and shutting her channel down. I don't know if it's jealousy or what it is, but Amanda B's making hate videos on me, and it is what it is. You know, with what I do, it's kind of, it goes with the package, you know? You're going to have people that are jealous, and jealousy creates the worst kind of hatred. I didn't think that was her at first. I thought she was just upset because, I don't know, ever since she left, she's kind of been attacking me, having hate on me. And so I don't know, only she knows what's going on through her brain. Until I start seeing videos of her making fun of me getting donations and stuff, then it hits me that it might be jealousy. And jealousy creates the worst kind of hatred. So I'm starting to think that maybe, you guys might hear me talking about ex-supporters. That's who I'm talking about. People that I used to have that watched me, that supported me, but then left. Some left and I never heard anything from them again, that's what adults do, and that's whatever. And then others are like Amanda B, and there's more than just her, but others like Amanda B that left, but then became trolls and haters towards me. I realize that maybe the reason is because maybe I hurt their feelings in some way. So I humbled myself and I apologized. And if I hurt their feelings, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I did that multiple times. But they continue. And it's a little confusing to me, guys, because, and I'm going to try not to beat around the bush too much. I know it's late. You guys want to get out of here. I know. So it's very frustrating with Amanda B, but it's even more frustrating with somebody like Kristen Hemingway. Because Kristen Hemingway, whenever I come across these hate videos, she's always leaving comments laughing or just joining in on the hatred towards me. But she was quicker than hell to send me a text to my personal number, thanking me for apologizing. But then the very next moment, she's making fun of me. Why would she even text me? It makes no sense, If she truly laughs at me and hates me, then why is she having my number still in her phone and texting me as soon as I mention her name in a good way with an apology? As soon as I'm off the air, boom, I get a private text message. I don't have her number. I didn't know her number. I didn't know it was her until I looked up the area code and seen it was from Philadelphia, and I was like, all right, that's Kristen. She has my number still in her phone, and she's texting me faster than hell. Not in a mean way or anything, but thanking me for apologizing. But then, and that's all great. But then I see her continuing to make fun of me and join in on the hatred. It's like, I don't know. I think they're not liking that I have more viewers. I think that they want it to be right when they tried to make me believe that without their support and their viewership, I'm nothing. I think that's what it is. And now that I have Doug supporting me and giving me shout outs, they're not liking the way it's going. See, they believed that I lost majority of my supporters when they decided to leave. And they thought it was going to stay that way. Because I'm a nobody. Because without them, I don't have support. So now that it's looking like to them that ain't the case, now they're making fun of it. They're calling me a clout chaser. They're just making fun of the way I act on Doug's panel. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint them, and I'm sorry that it's coming out that I don't need them after all. I'm so glad that these people showed how they act towards other people. I just wish I would have found out sooner. I wasted so much time and energy being in their lives. I wasted so much time and energy letting them in my life before, when it was all good. All that time, I could have been having an audience like you. All that time, I could have moved on to real supporters, real viewers. It was so much time wasted, and that's why I get mad. No streamer would have done what I did. I'm man enough that if I feel like I'm in the wrong or if I hurt somebody, I try my best to make it right. There's a lot of streamers that won't do that. One, because they're way too popular. Two, because they can't do that. They can't put their egos to the side for a second. Drop the gimmick for a second and be real. There's a lot of people that can't do that. I did that more than once. And yet they continue to still make fun of me. and still put me down. If I wanted to, I could get Amanda B off the internet like that, with her family. I know I could. Because they control Amanda B's life. She lives by herself as far as I know, but she's on disability. She's mentally slow. Her sister's the one that takes care of shit, and her mom and the family. So all I have to do is let them know what she's spending her time doing towards other people, and I'm sure they wouldn't be happy. I have a feeling. I don't know them personally, but I'm sure that they'd have a talk with her. And I'm sure all the videos would go bye-bye. And maybe even the channel. Depends how much I say to them, you know? And I'm getting to the point where I'm very tempted to just do something. But a part of me then starts thinking, who does she have? If I focus on her, who does she have watching these videos? She's got Kristen Hemingway. She's got Miss Tucker. She's got she's only got a very few, and it's people that were with her when she was hearing all this stuff. And it's just a couple random trolls that you don't know who's behind the keyboard. But it's people with accounts like JP's mommy's little faggot and stuff like that. Jealousy creates the worst kind of hatred. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to troll accounts like that. So maybe I should just get it off my chest and forget about it. And forget about all of them. Because I think that's why they're upset. I can't understand why Kristen would message me, have my number still on her phone. She's supposed to be married, right? Well, anyways, have my number still on her phone, and within a couple minutes of me mentioning her name in a good way, she texts me. But then, she's continuing. I didn't think I'd see any more hatred. I thought, okay, cool. When I got that text, I was like, all right, cool. She appreciates I apologize, and I guess we're going to move on like adults. I guess not. I guess what she does in privacy, the people she hates on me doesn't have to know, right? Maybe some of them, not all of them, but maybe some of these people are mad that I don't want them in my life. Maybe that could be it. That I have found happiness on the other side with other supporters. I don't know. But one thing is, I have never met people, and I just feel like I'd be talking about somebody like Big Bobby, not people that I used to love and that I thought loved me. This is ridiculous, man. So, let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna make a mod here. I'm not gonna read that. I'm sure it's bad because hold on here. Amarillo by More. Yeah, that song's still going through my head. Amber, I am going to make you. Let's see. I'm gonna make you a mod, sweetheart, right there. Because I'm not done talking about this. Because maybe it's helping me get it, it's helping me get it off my chest so I don't do anything that'll make Amanda B cry. I don't want to sit here and call her names. I don't want to call any of them names. I really don't have any desire. Oh, wait. Thank you. I was about to delete that. I didn't even read it. I just know somebody's spamming, so it can't be good. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I have come on the other side. I have broken through. And I'm happy. Every time I come on here lately, I am smiling, I am energetic, I am just anything but depressed. That's because I have a real supportive system now. I don't got fake people who used me. And who, in the end, have hurt me more than they know. And they continue to try to do it. It's weird. So I'm not going to start talking bad about them. But what I am going to do is something I haven't done yet. And tonight it kind of sealed the deal. Seeing how I've been talking nicely toward, and it's just, I thought it was different, but seeing how it's still the same on their end. Tonight sealed the deal, and I'm going to do something after this stream that I haven't done. And that is truly have them dead to me. Truly not talk about them anymore. After this stream, Amanda B. Who, Kristen Hemingway Who, because they can spend the rest of their time being in a little powwow and making fun of me. Meanwhile, I will be over here getting donations, having people that love me to death, and having a good ass time. They can spend their time having hatred. Because I don't need them no more. I don't need to apologize for the 53rd time, right? I don't need to humble myself for them. It should be the other way around. After what I did and how they continue to act like fucking children, it should be the other way around now. So, just not too happy with certain people, not too happy. I just have a way of thinking where I just think people are more adult than they are, I guess. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate that. I appreciate you got my back. And that's why, it's, I can kind of take a breath of relief. Because they were wrong. All of them. They all, through their actions, believed that without them, I'm going to have 5 viewers. Without them, I'm not going to have anybody. They win. And thanks to you guys, it's not true.
Still gotta keep it on the recording.
So, we all make mistakes. It's a matter of how you handle those mistakes that defines your destiny. I made mistakes, but I did what was right. When you make a mistake in real life, off the internet, in your real personal life, if you have a best friend and you do something that hurts their feelings in some way, and you make a mistake, the only thing you can do as a human being is apologize. Say, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. And then your friend chooses whether to accept it, move on, or not, and not be friends. So, I'm going to Palestine this summer. There you go. I'm going to start live streaming JP because of you. There you go, brother. There you go. And one of the hate videos, Amanda B said, I guess she looked like she was mad. But she was saying, I'm on Doug's panel acting like God. I'm not letting anybody, I'm talking over people, I'm attacking people. And I guess she was okay with me attacking the people that were hating on Doug or trolling Doug, but she was saying I was attacking other people, like AGP fans or something like that.
Bro.
First off, if I was ever on Doug's panel over talking people, that's because they're fucking boring. That's because they just sit there and look at the camera. I'm not going to name any names because they're viewers of mine.
Wow.
And I don't hate them or anything, but it's the facts. I'm not being rude. That's what she said. I was being rude. I'm not being rude.
So that one
people
girl
watch a stream to be
was boring.
entertained. They don't want to see people just sitting there staring at the camera. Okay? Why do you think Doug likes when I come on there? Why do you think Doug watches my streams? Because I am entertaining. I'm one of a kind. So if I have ever been on his stream and I was talking over somebody or looked like I was trying to get the spotlight,
that one girl, I don't know her name.
Spotlight because it was boring. And it's for that reason
Hot
only
lips.
that I seen comments after the stream asking for me to be on there more.
The hot lips girl.
Maybe you should go look at his comments.
She seems like a nice girl. You were talking over her.
JP, be on there. We need get AGP cartoon
You're
show.
putting down her?
That's why.
Wow.
Because I don't just sit there
Hope
look
she
at the
starts
screen and
watching
stare
you.
at Doug. I sit there, I crack jokes.
Why you
and I
gotta
make
put down
people
nice
laugh, and
people?
It's a hangout.
Come on over, hot lips.
The way it should be. Don't be hating. Now, I'm also going to do something tonight. Tonight is a very important stream, not just for these ex-supporters that I no longer need to appeal to.
Mm.
Tonight's a very important stream because I want to cover Father of Two. Because Father of Two, and I'm not going to call him any names. I could, man. I could rip him apart. Everybody's seen it. He's a joke. He's such a joke that he's trying to bring up and hate on me for things that Isaac did 3 years ago. It's old news. Everybody knows shit. Everybody's seen the manipulated videos that Isaac did. It's nothing new. I have no worries when it comes to being exposed. You want to know why? Because everything that's out there on me has been exposed 3 years ago. I'm not a piece of shit in life. I'm not constantly being in and out of trouble. You will never find anything new. So anything that goes on these haters' channels, it's already been shown. Everybody knows it. And I've already explained it. So it ain't nothing new. See, people that have to worry is like people like Isaac or other people that are constantly in and out of jail and in trouble for different reasons because they have new things to be exposed on. Me, I'm not a douchebag in life like some people. So the only things out there are things that people already know about for 3 years now. At least the important people. So it's just a waste of time. And Father of Two is a bottom feeder. Father of Two is, I don't want to keep calling him a joke, but he's a bottom feeder. He is someone that when I was in school, I'd be beaten up daily. I'd be smashing his head into the fucking sidewalk. I'd be beating him up. I could tell you in a heartbeat. After I seen him, I am living in his head rent-free. As far as the reason that he's constantly talking about me and trying to upload videos that he thinks is new stuff, that it's 3 years old, is because I'm in his head. Because of that night on Doug's panel. And boy, if he only realizes I took it easy on him. But, he doesn't, because he truly doesn't know my history or know what I'm capable of. So he doesn't know, even though it tore him apart and everybody was laughing at him, he doesn't know it could have been worse. So he's a bottom feeder. He's not worth Doug's time. He's not worth my time. He's not worth anybody's time, in my opinion. He's one of those people. And I pity his kids. I pity whatever girl he's with. I pity them. Because he spends his time sitting on the internet obsessing over guys to the point where it's just weird. He's a bottom feeder. He's looking for any kind of attention. I've seen 100 of those people. He's looking for any kind of attention. And anytime anybody speaks of him, whether it's good or bad, it's good to him. Because he wants the attention. He's a nobody in real life. That's why he sits in the dark, looking at his phone, trying to be on some guy's panel. He's a nobody in life. He knows this. And, any attention is what he's looking for. Doesn't have to be good. So, after this stream, I'm not going to talk about Father of Two anymore. I don't control what Doug does. Doug's his own guy. You know, Doug's his own man. He, whatever. If he lets him on his panels and entertains the notion of Father of Two, then that's on him. But as far as my channel goes, and me, because I'm the one that fucks this puppy right here. I control this shit. He's along with the other people, okay? I think it's time that I only give attention to my supporters, my legit people. And I am very thankful. And it's not just the new viewers that I'm talking about. I'm very thankful with people like Common Sense Nation, Walter White, I mean, Dawn of the Dead. I could go on and on. There's people that I've had for a while that I say OGs. And I'm so thankful that I still have them. Because they could have left with Amanda B and Kristen and all the rest of them. Because they were with the same time, right? But they didn't. They stayed, they have my back because they know the kind of man I am. They know that it's fucking bullshit. They seen my apology. They knew a real man would do something like that, and they stayed. And I don't take that for granted. I love Common Sense. I love all of my OGs. Dawn of the Dead. I mean, I could really start here. Creative J. I love you guys with all of my heart. And I thank you for sticking by my side. I really do. It's awesome that I have you. At least you aren't all fake. That would be even worse if everybody was fake. If everybody was like Amanda B and the rest of them. If everybody wasn't here really for me. And they were just here just for the drama and for the whatever their purpose was. It wasn't real. So I am very thankful. I try to look on the bright side. It could have been worse. I could have went to zero. And then because of my one-of-a-kind personality, started building again like I'm doing now. But thankfully, I don't got to build from zero. Thankfully, I can build from the people that stayed. I just looked at her channel. Oh my God. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to call her names, okay? Because it's not nice. But anybody that takes one look of her, don't even have to hear her talk or anything, knows that she's slow. Okay?
Wow.
And I don't mean that in a bad way.
You're still going after me?
So that's what
Let's
I keep
keep
in
it
mind
recorded.
when I feel like, contacting her family and just shutting her up. That's what I was kind of saying earlier. I was getting into it saying, then I think to myself, who's watching her videos? Who does she have? I guess it bugs me more than anything. I don't think it would have bugged me as much if I would have just moved on, ignored them. But the fact that I gave them my attention afterwards and I apologized and put my ego to the side and just was real with them, and it just, it's like it was for nothing, that kind of pisses me off a little bit. So I think the best thing to do is, instead of going around in circles and wasting time, because life is short, I think the best thing to do is let them sit around in a circle and live their lives hating on me while I grow. And I guess give them a reason to be hateful.
Yeah, life is short, but let your people make fun of people.
But to the newer viewers that are watching, I'm going to go over this for the newer viewers, okay? Because I do have newer viewers. And I'm going to go over this one time. And I'm going to timestamp this part. And that way, whenever something comes up in the future, I can say, go check out this stream at this timestamp. The only thing out there about me that people feel they can expose is the time that my father passed away and I tried to kill myself by a cop. I tried to commit suicide by a cop. The skeletons in my closet, which they're not really skeletons in my closet because I'm open about it, but the skeletons that they think they find in my closet, it could be a lot worse. And for a lot of people, what they're hiding and the skeletons of their past, it is a lot worse than what they got with me. I had a moment of weakness when my father died. I believe we all have moments of weaknesses, some worse than others. I loved my father. I miss him every day. And there was a point in time, a couple months after he died, that I didn't want to live no more. I was weak. And I wasn't strong enough to do it myself. So I tried to commit suicide by a cop. and the cop tased me instead of shooting me. And I wasn't in my right mind, and I was mad because I wanted to die. I was mad that he tased me. I wasn't happy. I wanted him to kill me. So I made threats. I was mad at him, so I started threatening. And I went to prison for that. Threats against a police officer. It was a day that never should have happened. And once I got in my right mind, once I did some healing, I was so happy he didn't shoot me. I was happy that he made the decision to take another method. Because my life could have ended that day. Like at the time, I thought that I wanted it to. But I am glad it didn't. I am glad I'm still here to enjoy you guys and what life has to offer. And I'm happy that he chose not to take the lethal method with me. He obviously knew there was something wrong. So, should have never happened, but I'm not ashamed of it because we all have weak moments. And I already explained the stuff about Isaac calling me a pedophile and Tina and shit calling me a pedophile. I am, and I focus on that because I went through sexual abuse when I was young. So I think that would bug anybody if it wasn't true. And it's not. But, there was clips out there of me not thinking too far ahead and acting like Beavis and Butthead. And they manipulated that and started calling me a pedophile. They throw that word around very, very easy. And, that's no joke. I don't think that word should be thrown around unless you have real proof. Not a video of some guy laughing like Beavis saying boing or whatever the hell I was doing. That's not any kind of proof. That's one of the most serious things you can accuse somebody of. But people on the internet think it's a joke. People on the internet who just live their lives and just consider themselves trolls, they think it's all fun and games. They get pleasure out of doing that over and over and over. But it's a very serious thing. In real life, it's a very serious thing. And it's one thing I'm not. But you guys all know how Isaac is. And it's all fun and games, I guess. I'm not... this ain't a stream to bring up Michael and bring up the hypocrisy or anything like that on Isaac's side. This isn't about Isaac. But he's the one that manipulated the clips. And basically, bottom feeders like Father of Two, they just take those clips that are already made for them and show it. But it's already been shown. So, I am going to just refer back to this stream whenever somebody new might see something about the past. And it's just very disappointing. I agree, it takes away from the credibility of actual victims. I don't know why they feel like it's a joke. I don't know why they feel like it's a joke. But after this stream, I hope everybody understands that if somebody brings up Father of Two, I have no interest in Father of Two. Because it's just old news. And this guy has no talent whatsoever. This guy's a bottom feeder. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I have no desire to go further with this dude. If it was a different situation, or if he had, I don't know, if he was a different cat, and he's a bottom feeder. There's no talent there. It's not a challenge. It's just, so the desire's not there. So I'm going to continue to live in his head rent-free, especially now that I won't be mentioning him anymore. It's going to piss him off, because that's what it does to bottom feeders. He'll never be anything on this platform. There will never be a moment in time where he can go live and have over 20 viewers. hold me to those words. If there's ever a moment live where he goes, if there's ever a moment where he goes live and he has over 20 viewers, let me know, because I'll give him some money. Ain't gonna happen, because he's a bottom feeder. He sits in the dark and he goes on other guys' panels. He's, like I said, when it comes to him, it ain't that I'm on a different level. I'm on a whole different game. I don't do what he does. It's weird, you know? Anyways, they've messed up. They're messed up in the head. They're
I was coming at this part.
Daddy of 5 was entertaining, when in reality he's a sick piece of shit. He's a child abuser. Yeah, I mean, that guy, fucking, man.
Alright, he's just talking about father too.
Just mental abuse to those kids. That was ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure.
I know. And he had over, didn't he have
No,
over
I'm
2
just
million
I'm just
subs on that
recording when he
channel?
talks about
popular.
me.
And people watched his vlogs, and so there's a lot of people out there that are very, because it only got brought up when Philip DeFranco
I'm gonna
started
go see if he's talking
more.
about me
That's
anymore.
when people, what about all the viewers that were